Hey everyone, Donna Whittington, Peace, Love, and Bliss Coaching. So, doing a two-part. And today we're going to talk about, the first part is going to be inhibitions. And I want to read something to you to see if this resonates. And this is from Dr. Ava Cadell. She is a loveologist and a mentor of mine. So, very excited to be able to bring some of her work into this. So, speaking on inhibitions, and one thing she talks about, that we all have common inhibitions. And so one thing I want you to realize about inhibitions is that they are self-imposed restrictions on one's behavior, and they come from our subconscious mind. Okay? Self-imposed restrictions that we place on ourselves. We don't have to do that, but of course, we tend to do that. So I'm going to continue to read. And our mind is predisposed to the way we were raised, so it's not surprising that many people have inhibitions based upon negative influences, repression, societal restraints on sexual behavior. For example, many women suffer from the good girl syndrome because they were taught that only bad girls do this or they do that, or they will do a striptease for their lover or masturbate. So these are the things that, especially our age group, we've kind of grown up with. Now, perhaps if you have children, I have children, late teens to their mid-20s, and I have taught them to be open and not to view sex as something that is taboo or that's embarrassing. So we have to dispel those same myths that we are now teaching our children. You know, that we probably wished that somebody took the time to explain sex to us in a different way than what we grew up with. And if that's not you, if that's not your experience, yay, that's awesome. But a lot of folks have grown up with inhibitions around sexuality. So, and sex and different types of, things with sex, role playing, masturbation, oral sex, anal sex. So those are some of the things that inhibit us. And when I say us, I'm speaking generally. So again, if that is not you, that's fine. You don't have to take this on. But if that is something that you have a feeling of that it's embarrassing, or it's something that you need to work on or to get over, so that you can move forward in your relationships, this is the perfect forum for this. You can always connect with me via email, peaceloveandblisscoaching@gmail.com. So some of the other things that she talks about is women are often raised with shame and guilt about their bodies, so they are inhibited about their size or the shape of their breast, the look and smell of their vaginas, losing control during orgasm, and of course asking for what they want in bed. Now, I am a strong proponent for women, and women being able to ask for what you want. That is so very, very, very important. If you are not in that space where you are comfortable asking for the things that please you, this is your time to practice. And if it's something that is just extremely uncomfortable, take a step backwards. Relax. Take in some deep breaths. And then reflect. Where does that come from? If it's something that you were told, when you were younger, or if it's an ex-husband or an ex-boyfriend or whatever, this is the time to clear out that energy so that you can move forward, whether you're in a relationship now or in a future relationship. It's important to clear out the gunk that keeps us stuck. Okay. Some of the things that she talks about for men, some men inhibitions, are just as unhealthy. For example, many men were taught not to show their feelings because it is a sign of weakness. Men are inhibited about the size of their penis because they've been taught that size matters. Some men think that women's vaginas should smell like spring flowers or autumn rain. And men hate asking for directions, so why would they ever ask their lover what pleases them? So again, everything comes back to communication. So if these are some of the things that inhibit you in your relationship with your partner, this is where the communication comes in. And you got to be willing, you got to be ready to open up. And if it's embarrassing, ask your partner to go slow. Ask them that, to take that time with you that you need so that you can work through the things that you need to work through. And then you guys can work through things together. But if you don't ask, no one is going to know. And mind readers, most of us aren't very good at reading minds. I know I've never been good at reading my partner's mind, so it's so much easier just to go ahead and ask, talk, communicate, but ask for what you want. Talk about the things that you don't want. Talk about what feels good. Talk about what you would like to experience. Doesn't have to be right now, but sometime in the future. So I want to empower you to let go of some of your inhibitions and that inhibit you from being the partner that you would like to be and the partner that you would like to have. So being the partner that you would like to have, especially for those of you who are single, that starts with you. This is a great time for you to, again, to explore your body. Go to the bookstore, get some books. Feel free to send me an email. I'm happy to do personal sessions with you where we can discuss different items that have you bogged down, or if you need direction on how to ask or how to engage or how to bring up the subject of this or that with your partner. Let's talk about it. And let's get you to the place that you want to get to in your relationships, in your intimate relationships and in intimacy. So, Donna Whittington, Peace, Love, and Bliss Coaching. This is part 1 of inhibitions, and tomorrow we'll talk a little bit further about inhibitions. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Reach out to me, Peace, Love, and Bliss Coaching at gmail.com. Follow me on Facebook. I have the Love Connections page. Also, there is an Instagram page, and the Instagram page is Peace, Love, and Bliss. So I look forward to working with you, whether it's in this group or one-on-one. You can always contact me if you have more questions. Have a fabulous day.